And I gotta tell you, we had a plan today to, we promoted it and all that jazz. We were gonna have Jay Lethal on, and we couldn't really do what we've been doing here without Jay Lethal because when you were first thinking about, "Hey, can I do this? Should I do this?" You started working out with Jay, and man, those videos went viral, and I thought, "Hey, you guys have had some fun together, and we could, maybe show some of those old clips, the woo offs and all the stuff from Impact, but no, no Jay today. What's up with that?"
Well, is he gonna hear this if I say it? I don't care. He's the he's got an attitude. He
Really?
wants to be part of the show, and I said that ain't gonna happen. You know how that happens, and all of a sudden everybody's feelings are hurt. So this is what we talk. It's what we discuss. You're gonna have some people's feelings are gonna be hurt.
Well,
You-
I
you-
hate that because I
you-
think the world of Jay, and I know that you guys have had
I,
a lot of
I
fun.
I do too. I'm not saying anything bad. It just I don't have the authority or I'm even though I'm I guess co-owner of this venture. I don't have the authority to put him on the card. So I I think he's upset about that, but he'll get over it.
Well, I still wanted us to relive the good old days and spend a little bit of time talking about how fun, your interaction was with him. I mean, that probably just hit you out of nowhere, right? When he started doing those
Yeah,
impressions.
let's just they can block us out, but you can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit, and that's kind of where we're at in this deal. Just edit that, please.
Okay. Well, so listen, we had to call an audible, and I figured with all the news, even though I had a whole format, I got like 32 pages of questions for you and Jay mapped out here, and we had clips queued up and all that. But it's clear that Jay is not going to be on the show, and I guess we wish him
Well,
well.
let- let's just ask Nate. I like those.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? People want to tune in and hear you anyway. And we thought, man, this would be a nice thing. You guys revisiting some fun stuff since those videos of you guys training went viral. And I don't know, maybe he had other plans. I hate to hear there's been a falling out, but somebody there's never been a falling out with.
No, there's not been a falling out. Somebody, I told it just like it is. I have the ability. I don't, I suppose I have the influence to make something happen, but from what I understand, he doesn't fit on the card. I'm sorry. It's not a falling out on my part, I promise.
Well, let's talk about the card. Of course, we're talking about Ric Flair's last match, July 31st. The video announcement was just released a couple of days ago. We're moving to Municipal Auditorium. And when I say we, I mean we. The man who's putting the band back together, Mr. Crockett. I don't know that you heard. I know I explained off air that we thought we had Jay Lethal lined up. We've promoted it for a few weeks. There were some really great classic moments with him and Rick and Impact where he was doing Rick stuff to him. And I actually had you watch it just to sort of get familiar with Jay Lethal because when you were down there and saw him working out and all that, you asked me about Jay. And of course, you didn't see all the Impact stuff. So I showed you that stuff. How over the top fun was it to see Jay Lethal and Ric Flair together?
Oh, I tell you what, they were a pair. Yeah, I can't understand Jay not showing up and or not wanting to be on the show, but they were really like ham and eggs, you could say. You know
Well,
that. Uh,
if he could work at the level of his entertainment ability, he'd be on top. He's very entertaining, but his work is still
yes, he
that's
is. Yeah,
but it's entertainment value, he's the best. It's just his work lacks a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that because
No, it's nothing bad. I
yeah,
mean, hey, some guys got it, some guys don't. That doesn't affect. Geez, if you can't say that about someone without them getting offended, I don't know what you can do, right?
well, what do
Kevin,
you think will help him or change him or get his head in the right place?
well, his head is in the right place. I just don't. He hasn't gotten it. He just hasn't had the opportunity. I'm sure he could pull it off, but you don't know until you get that opportunity.
Well, I didn't expect today's episode to go this way, and I am disappointed.
It's kind of like this. I'm watching Durant and Barkley go back and forth now, right? So
Yes.
Barkley tells Kevin Durant until he drives the bus by himself. In other words, he's the number one guy.
Hmm.
he'll never be held he'll never be held by guys like himself, Magic, Michael, LeBron, um, um, in that upper echelon order till he drives the bus by himself, meaning without Steph Curry, without whatever, right? And so Durant got mad at him and said, "Well, you old guys are, you know, you know, you're just mad because we're making more money than you and all that." And I understand, but it's the same thing. I'm not. At my age, do I really care if I say something about what they think of me? I mean, I wouldn't. If I'm here at 73, hopefully going to sell out the auditorium. So I'm not worried about what anybody thinks of me or my comments. And then this is not going to affect me and Jay's respect for each other. So wasn't doing that.
Well, I feel weird even asking this on the air, but we can edit this out. Are you still planning to continue training with Jay? Because these are
Yeah,
some pretty important.
absolutely. I'm going there today.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not the one who declined to be on the show. He just declined to do it. Maybe he's got something going on.
Well, there were some entertaining
Right.
segments, I'll tell you that. What were you saying, Mr. Crockett?
I was going to say, maybe Rick, talk to him, see what's in his head. Why he didn't, I mean, talking about a perfect time
Well,
to show himself.
you guys tell me to be on he can be on the show and I'll talk to him about it.
The Observer absolutely loved the segment that you guys did way back when. Here's what Dave Meltzer had to write about it. The Ric Flair Jay Lethal segment on this show was as entertaining as just about anything on wrestling TV this year. It's both amazing and sad that as far as going out and doing promos, when you remove the scripting aspect, Flair blows away all but a few people in the business. And Lethal brought out the best in him, leading to Flair bringing out the best in Lethal. Beating Style should have made Lethal a star. Hell, beating Angle should have made him a star. In the latter, the booking dropped the ball, and in the former, we're past the point where wins and losses mean anything in this promotion. But if Lethal isn't booked as a top player after this segment, there is no hope.
Yeah, there you go. So then in this case, it's a booking. They can't get mad at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jay's a hell of a worker, but I don't know, in the eyes of people that I don't know. Anyway, that answers the question. So it says it right there. And by the way, I'd like to know who the other two are, Dave, that are better than me. Hello,
Oh, I like that. I like
Jesus.
yes.
That shot better go to California. Mwah. Guarantee he'll be in Nashville. I'm a man. I'm a boy.
You actually did a program with Jay, so not just the promo.
I got more Wrestler of the Year awards than Seth Rollins had world titles.
Yeah, I thought you would be nice to everybody, and you got this guy that imitates you to a T, and then also Macho Man Randy Savage to a T.
I'm not booking the card though, so that's the problem. If I was booking the card, it would be totally different, probably.
That's called fading the heat right there, Mr. Crockett.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
I mean, you should put him on the first match. You should. He can work with any of those guys.
Okay.
I don't think that's what he wants to do as far as first match. Yeah, well, I think he would rather be up in the closer to the top.
Well, then that's your call, you guys. I don't even know what the whole card is.
Yeah, does he have the wrestling ability? Is that he's definitely got the stick.
Yes, he does.
Stick, right?
Yep, he absolutely has the ability.
He's the longest reigning Ring of Honor champion in history, 707 days, longer than Bryan Danielson, longer than Adam Cole, longer than Kevin Steen, longer than Samoa Joe. And yeah, I think he's a heck of a talent, and boy, is he entertaining. Noon, you got it. Friday noon, RicFlairsLastMatch.com. It's going to be a happening, man. People are going to be excited.
Standing room only, July 31st. To see the nature ball, walk that out. Well, look at the old look, styling and profiling. knowing that I have bled, sweat, and paid the price of a wrestling lifetime. And any doubter in the world today that thinks I can't be that man doesn't know me, doesn't deserve to know me, and can kiss my ass. Woo!
We'll
Outta
see you next
here.
week for Starcade 85. Ric Flair and Dusty coming your way.